Good morning. Welcome to our virtual service, the third Sunday that we're doing this. My name is Mike Broersma. I'm the worship director here at Living Hope. If you're visiting online and just sort of coming across us, I thank you for joining us, and I pray that you are blessed by this time and as we find new ways to reach out to others and to worship our God through this. But for members of Living Hope, and for you people who are tuning in that are members of this church, I'd just like to remind you that during this time, this is a difficult time obviously for all of us and for the church and for everyone, but the church still functions, and I just want to put a little plug out there about giving. It's important that we still give to our church and your tithes and offerings. We still have staff, we still have things to be done, and it's difficult when we're not gathering to receive those offerings. The deacons are doing a lot of work for those who are struggling right now, and so the offerings are kind of helping them as well. I just pray that you find ways to continue to give to Living Hope Church as members here, okay? We do have some things coming up that are exciting, that are happening. I've asked if you at home would take a picture of yourself during opening worship. It'd be kind of fun to collect a photo gallery of people in their homes worshiping. And so take a shot, take a picture of your family, take a picture of yourself worshiping during the worship time that we have, and send that to Emmy at the church office. And she's going to post them on our site in a folder, much like the photo directory, so it's password protected. It's not going to be out there to the public. But it'd be really cool for us to see each other and engage in that way. It is the internet, so if you're not comfortable with that, that's fine. Be mindful of what you're posting, okay? But it'd be really a really neat way that we can see each other in worship. Another really cool idea that we're working on is Tim Hahn, one of our members, has asked us to recreate a music video. So last Sunday I sent out a link to the song by Ren Collective, Build Your Kingdom Here, which talks about how we are the church. How we do church has changed, but we are the church. And so it'd be really fun, and I invite you to have fun with this, to film, actually video yourself, your families, to that song. Play that song on YouTube in the background, play it off a CD, whatever. Build Your Kingdom Here by Ren Collective, and have it playing loud in your stereo in your house, and you record yourself. Play an instrument, singing, dancing, doing whatever. The more people involved and the more crazier, the actual more fun it'll be. And so Tim will put together a music video and then have the song, the original song by Ren Collective, playing in the background, and he'll splice it all together, and we'll create our own music video. And when that's done, and I don't know, weeks or two or how long it'll take, and he will create a Dropbox for you to send that to, and we'll send you those details as they come. One thing he reminded me is to film horizontal, not vertical on your cameras if you're doing that, because you can splice it together. Have fun with it, okay? It's one way that we can still do things that are fun together. Yeah, and so we move on during this week. This is Palm Sunday. This is April 5th that we're doing this service here. This is Holy Week that we are entering. Dylan Harper is leading us in the sermon today, and he will be guiding us through actually some devotions throughout the Holy Week leading up to Good Friday and to Easter. This is a big on our calendar. We have to remember to really focus on what our God has done for us. We've been doing this Lent journey, following the process. We've had the rope and the crown of thorns and the wood and the hammer and the nails and the wine, vinegar, the gall. And today we've added this cloth, this burial cloth. Scriptures say that our Lord is clothed in splendor, the universe. He's just wrapped in majesty, the King of Kings above all. And he came to this earth to be stripped naked, to bear the shame and weight of our sin, to be wrapped in cheap burial cloth. The sacrifice that Jesus did on our behalf is huge. Our God's love is so great that he would send his son to a cross for us. I invite you to really mull over that. Think of that. This week especially is leading up to Good Friday and Easter. Remembering what our Lord did on our behalf. For Good Friday, I'm hoping that we put together a Good Friday service with communion. You'll get more information as we lead up to that. We'll send you an email. But we're going to invite you to gather in your homes with some bread and some juice. At 6:30, we'll post this on our site at 6:30 on April 10th, Good Friday. And one of the local pastors, I have a few asks out, will lead us in communion. And I invite you to take that communion at home with your families. And then we can all, even though we're separate, at the same time on Good Friday be taking communion together. I think that'd be really special. And so we'll send more information out for that, but be aware that that's going to happen. I'd just like to close with you. And again, you know, we're recording this on Wednesday. Today is April 1st. It's Fool's Day, April Fool's Day. And I get these texts of the day sent to my phone, and today's text was from Psalm 14, verse 1. The fool says in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt, their deeds are vile, there is no one who does good. It's kind of an obvious verse for April Fool's Day, and I was reading that. And then I caught the verses from the chapter, from Psalm 13 above that. So Psalm 14 says, the fool says there is no God. Psalm 13, verses 5 and 6 say, but I will trust in your unfailing love. My heart rejoices in your salvation. I will sing to the Lord, for he has been good to me. In the midst of all things, we can sing, blessed be your name. We can sing, the Lord, you are good. And so the Lord has been good to me. The Lord has been good to us. Take a moment to reflect on that goodness this week and what the Lord has done for us. God bless you.